It's time for Love Shaftesbury. Jean Parker has lived in our town for almost 20 years and is one of the key drivers of the community activities centred on St John's Church in Enmore Green and the Social Coffee Companions Group. She told Kerry how she discovered Shaftesbury and why it's become her forever home in today's Love Shaftesbury.
I was born in London and then I lived in Langley near Heathrow Airport. Lovely little village, but then like anywhere else it's all got bigger and bigger and bigger. And Slough, I mean, just the thought of going back there, no way, not after living here. I mean, it's just so lovely. I mean, we're standing on Park Walk now and the views, and it's just, we're just so lucky. You know, go and get a coffee and sit here, costs you nothing.
Was it hard moving somewhere where you only initially knew one person?
No. You know, I am a people person. I joined St John's Church and that brought me a lot of new friends. And then it's just, my circle of friends now has just got bigger and bigger. I do the Coffee Companions once a week. Nearly every day we do something different with them. I do a coffee morning with St John's Church once a month. Bingo once a month, that's a new one that's just started. It's just lovely lot of friends. People in Shaftesbury are so friendly.
Did you find joining the church useful? Because I suppose there's a whole body of potential friends from that automatically.
Oh, absolutely. You know, St John's is just such a friendly little church. We've got a good congregation. We have a service every week, which initially it was only going to be once a week because of the shortage of vicars. So I'm a church warden, Joe Churchill and Diana Barnforth. We got our heads together and said, no, one's not enough. People won't remember what week it is. So we do our own services.
So can you keep up with Joe's list of demands and projects and ideas?
Hard work.
Thomas finds that difficult as well, the dog.
I'm sure he does. But, the three of us together, we get on with it, and I think we do a good job. We get good feedback. And
you've got a very small group at St John's Church, but I guess you quite like that. It's more intimate, is it?
It's lovely. Everybody knows everybody. And Coffee Companions. We've all taken people's numbers, so if we don't see or hear from one or the other, we make sure they're all right, and again with the church, and yeah.
You're a connector of people, aren't you? You're a people person, likes putting people together.
Yes, I suppose I am, really. Yeah.
I bet Christmas is expensive, or do you not send cards anymore?
No, we send cards. Well, no, we give cards. We don't send them anymore. Postage. So no, we give cards. But
does Shaftesbury treat people differently to other places you've lived in?
No, I think they're more friendly. I mean, the thing that I couldn't get used to was going into a bank and it was like, hello, Mrs. Parker, instead of a number. You know, you go to the doctors, hello, how are you? And, you know, looking on the computer screens before they even know who you are. So, no, it's lovely. It's just so relaxing.
So Devizes isn't that much bigger, is it? So they don't have that kind of vibe there?
No. I love Devizes. I mean, they had the Shire horses going through the town, delivering their beer, and yeah, it was different. It was a different town, and I was working at that point, so which made it difficult, really, sort of, other than your workmates. But no, I love Shaftesbury.
Were you working when you moved to Shaftesbury originally?
I was, and I was still driving every day to Devizes, which was hard in the winter, you know, with coming over the top, with the fog especially. I had to drive just looking down at the white lines in the road.
So how has the town changed, if at all, in the almost 20 years you've been here?
The shops mostly, I think, losing a lot of the big shops. You know, a lot of the shops now are just farty shops, as I would call them.
Farty shops?
But yeah, I mean, all right for tourists, but when you're living here you have to go further afield.
What do you miss then? What's gone that you really like that's not there anymore?
M&Co, woolen shop, woolen...
Gosh, that's going back a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
They always had a closing down sale, didn't they? Went on forever, that closing down sale.
Yeah.
On one day it actually did.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got some nice little shops, but you've still got to go further afield for something bigger, or as everybody's doing, is Amazon, unfortunately.
That's the difference, isn't it? Some of the posties are getting quite strong, though.
Yeah.
Quite lifting. Have you got a favourite place to go in Shaftesbury to have a drink or food?
Coffee One. Coffee One for the coffee. I think that's the best coffee in town. We go to the Half Moon every Sunday for our Sunday lunch after church. Yeah, we're quite lucky with what we've got here. Yeah.
If you got a day on your own where you can do what you want to do, what would you do?
Stay at home.
You're a home bird.
Well, it's not very often we're home all day, so it's nice just to relax and put your feet up and in the garden now. But
Which bit of town do you live in?
going out towards Gillingham, the little turning on the left under the bridge where all the bungalows are.
Nettlebed Nursery.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's lovely. Neighbours are friendly. Yeah, it's lovely. I wouldn't want to move.
Do you know much about the history of it? Why it's called Nettlebed Nursery? It's a funny street name.
It used to be a garden nursery. The big house that's right on the top, that was the big house that had the nursery.
It's quite an unusual name for a road, though, isn't it? 'Cause they're normally close or street or drive or something.
Yeah, it's lovely. Nettlebed Nursery, I think people might think, oh, she's posh. She lives in a big house, hasn't got, with a name to it. But no, it's Nettlebed Nursery. My late husband, he moved here. He went to the surgery one day and the doctor said to him, now you've got to think retirement. And he said, well, what do you mean by that? And he said, the house that you're in, is that the house you want to retire in? And of course he came away and thought it, and he said, well, maybe not. So he went to the estate agents and said, we've got a lovely bungalow, Nettlebed Nursery, you'll love it as soon as you walk in. And he said, the vibes around the bungalow, around the area, I just fell in love with it straight away and bought it.
And you know all your neighbours?
We know most of them, the ones, because it goes up, we know the ones down our end. I know a few up the other end, but I don't know all of them. Yeah. So
often people say that they wondered how they had time to go to work when they're retired. Are you finding you're the same?
Definitely. I mean, busy, nearly all the time. Around working around the church, I don't know what I'd do without it, really. It just keeps me busy and active, and yeah, it's lovely.
So this is home forever now, or forever home?
Absolutely.
Is there anything that needs doing here? Anything needs improving? Anything that needs adding? Anything that's not quite right?
Only the potholes.
I think that's universal across the whole country, isn't it, pretty much?
It is, yeah. I just think you don't want too much added on. It take the ambience away from it all, but no, it's lovely.
Do you wish you discovered Shaftesbury sooner, or wouldn't it have been the right time in your life?
No, I don't think so. I think it happened when it happened was the right time for me. Working, as I say, I used to drive to Devizes for work, and that was too far. But no, retiring here couldn't be better.
So when you've been away at the area and you see Shaftesbury, or you get near Shaftesbury, what makes you think you're almost home? What landscape feature?
I suppose it depends on what way you come in, but 303, I think, coming over the top. And coming down, turning left into the country lanes, and it's lovely.
So good decision to move here?
Absolutely, recommend it.
Jean Parker told Kerry why she loves Shaftesbury.